In the heart of a picturesque valley nestled between rolling hills, there was a small village called Sunnyside. This village was known far and wide for its annual Sunflower Festival, a week-long celebration that drew visitors from all corners of the world. The festival was a beacon of joy, symbolizing the bliss and happiness that the village embodied throughout the year. The anticipation for this year's festival was palpable. The villagers, from the youngest children to the oldest elders, were busy with preparations. Streets were adorned with colorful banners and strings of lights, and the air was filled with the sweet aroma of baked goods and the sound of laughter. In the fields surrounding the village, sunflowers stood tall and proud, their golden heads swaying in the summer breeze. Among the villagers was a young girl named Darcy. Darcy was known for her radiant smile and boundless energy. She loved the Sunflower Festival more than anything else in the world. This year was especially important to her because she had been chosen to be the Sunflower Queen, an honor given to the girl who best exemplified the spirit of the festival. Darcy's excitement was contagious. She spent days helping her mother bake sunflower-shaped cookies and her evenings practicing her speech for the grand opening of the festival. Her best friends Max and Emma were by her side, assisting with decorations and planning games for the children. The trio were inseparable, and their friendship a testament to the happiness that permeated the village. As the first day of the festival dawned, the sun rose to paint the sky in hues of crimson, red, and warm orange. The village square was a hive of activity. Stalls were set up selling handmade crafts, fresh produce, and delicious treats. A stage had been erected for performances, and a large maypole stood proudly in the center, its ribbons fluttering in the cool summer breeze. Darcy, dressed in a flowing yellow dress that matched the sunflowers, took her place on the stage. She looked out at the crowd, her heart swelling with pride and joy. As she began her speech, her voice was clear and strong, filled with the warmth that Sunnyside was known for. Darcy gave her speech, and the crowd erupted in applause, and the festival was officially underway. The days that followed were a whirlwind of activities. There were sunflower picking contests where families roamed the fields, searching for the tallest or the most unusual flower. There were also music performances, with local bands playing cheerful tunes that had everybody dancing. One of the most popular events was at the Sunflower Maze, a sprawling labyrinth cut into a massive sunflower field. Darcy, Max, and Emma decided to tackle the maze together. They laughed and joked as they navigated the twists and turns, occasionally getting lost, but always finding their way with teamwork and good humor. In the evenings, the village was transformed into a magical wonderland. Fairy lights twinkled overhead, and lanterns lit up the pathways. There were bonfires where people gathered to share stories, roast marshmallows, and sing some wonderful songs. The highlight of each night was the fireworks display, which lit up the sky in a dazzling array of colors, reflecting the joy that filled the hearts of everyone present. On the final day of the festival, a grand parade took place. Floats decorated with sunflowers and streamers made their way through the village, accompanied by marching bands and dancers in vibrant costumes. Darcy, as the Sunflower Queen, rode atop the most magnificent float of all, waving and cheering to the crowd. As the parade came to an end, the villagers gathered in the square for the closing ceremony. the mayor took to the stage, a kind man with a deep love for his village and its traditions. He said his farewell to the visitors and everyone who had gathered for that one occasion. Then he took the hand of Darcy, Max, and Emma and led them to a nearby field. This field was to be theirs, their own special garden. It was a breathtaking sight. Rows upon rows of sunflowers in every shade of yellow, orange, and red imaginable. The children were given small watering cans and invited to water the sunflowers, symbolizing their role in nurturing the village's future. As the sun set on the final day of the festival, Darcy stood in the sunflower garden overlooking the sea of golden blooms. She felt a sense of contentment and happiness, knowing that she was a part of something truly special. Sunnyside was not just a village. It was a community bound together by love, joy, and the simple beauty of sunflowers. The Sunflower Festival had ended, but the spirit of celebration lived on in the hearts of the villagers. They returned to their daily lives with renewed energy and happiness, knowing that they were a part of a place where bliss and fun were not just a once-in-a-year celebration, but a way of life. And so, in the little village of Sunnyside, the sun always shone brightly, and the laughter never faded, and the sunflowers continued to bloom, reminding everybody that happiness was just a moment away.